Maganda day. Diba? Maganda day. What's going on, everybody? Suicide natin akniya. Happy Bonum Tug. The water festival is the second day, guys, and we've taken the family. Wow. No, I mean, no, Eva. It's okay. Lots of people selling stuff. So the boat races have been canceled this year, but people are still, they got their time off, so they're coming here to either, pray, buy some flowers, put some incense over here in this holy spot, or just kind of walk around with the family, enjoy their time. Because usually this place would be packed in the sense of like people would be watching the boat races, and then there'd be people from all the provinces around Cambodia coming to basically support their team, their boat team. But nonetheless, it still seems pretty lively. Basically, anybody who's still here in Phnom Penh is just coming to the riverside. Sisavat Kwe. But this is not the reason why I made this video, guys. As you guys can guess with the title. Actually, the real reason why I wanted to make this video is like a little walk and talk with you, and just talk about an update of like, can you still save here in Cambodia? I know a couple of years ago I made a breakdown of like how much money we spent each month on the family, and it wasn't a lot. You guys were surprised. But can you still save money living here in Cambodia in 2025? Even though prices have gone up a little bit, what's the deal with that? And I would say at first, instead of going deep into like your salary expectations and what you can get, or if it's basically based off your retirement, I'm just going to kind of break it down like what maybe a comfortable lifestyle would cost you, and then depending on your salary, you could tell me whether that's enough for you to save, or if it's too much for you not to be able to save anything. So yeah, let's go real quick here. So the area that we're in actually is called Sisavat Kwe, the riverside area. And so let's just pretend like you were going to find an apartment and live here and around this area, okay? So you could still easily find a one-bedroom apartment here around this area for about $150 a month, 200 bucks. Now this might be on one of those like girly bar streets, or it might be like on the third floor on top of someone else's house, but you're gonna get a full kitchen, full bedroom, bathroom, probably a pretty decent living room, and a nice little view of the river as well. And then food. I think a lot of foreigners, their biggest mistake when spending money is what are they paying for food? And if you're gonna eat like a real local, shop at the markets, buy groceries there, meats, and do a lot of cooking, even though eating out's pretty cheap. Let's say it's like another 150 bucks a month. So that's, yeah. So then altogether, that's for food and for an apartment in this area, you're looking at spending still 300 bucks a month. And then let's just take away the cost of travel. Let's say you owned a motorbike, so you didn't have to spend on that. And yeah. So whatever your salary was, or if you're coming as a retiree, you can kind of do the math. Whether or not you can still save money. Because I get a lot of comments sometimes, people be like, oh, well, I would never give up my 100K salary in the US to move here. But it's like, sure, that's true, but you're probably also spending how much of that per year as well. You're probably using off your credit cards and stuff like that, and you're probably in debt. Whereas here, I noticed that the foreigners who can save, they're not in debt, and maybe the savings isn't too high, but I think there was a saying, or there was a quote once, like if you have no debt and you have $10 in your pocket, then you're like richer than 70% of the Americans or something like that. I'll find the quote. I'm probably butchering it, but it's that same though. It's that same idea. Look at the pigeons, and oh, look at the pigeons. Wow. Anna loves the pigeons. She's on a. It's talking about saving money when your kids are this old, this young. It's so easy to please them. You just take them to the riverside, buy them a 50-cent balloon, and have them feed the pigeons. Obviously, that won't be the case forever, but yeah. Is it so fun, Eva? So yeah, guys, that's kind of the gist of, you know, what the reality is here in Cambodia. And I'm speaking as a father of two, right? And we have our other expenditures. But even that, we can still be able to save. If you were a family and you felt comfortable moving here to Cambodia, I don't want to go into detail about health insurance and schooling and stuff like that, but basically I can say that all of those things are available and readily available here in Cambodia still. So whether you're coming here as a family looking to retire, or you're just like a single dude looking to maybe find a new life, maybe find the love of your life here, either way, there's basically an option for each of you, for each of those groups. And it's not really hard. The reality is it's very easy to save here. Yeah, and I talked to a lot of foreigners that still say that their original plan was to go to Thailand or Vietnam, but then they ended up just staying in Cambodia. And I think the reason why you see that pattern a lot of people leaving leaving Thailand, leaving Vietnam, it's because of how easy the visas are still here, and the cost of living is still very low. It's okay, Tot Jolie. And finally, guys, this savings is only, when I'm talking about savings, this is in Phnom Penh, but if you didn't mind living kind of away from the city or where all the action is, then you could go to Siem Reap, which would be even cheaper, or Kampot, places like that where, yeah, the cost of living would be even cheaper than Phnom Penh. But just let you guys know that as a family of 4, Cambo Vlogs in 2025 can still save a decent amount of money. And even though maybe what I'm making here is less than what I'll be making in the US, I'm actually saving more, even with kids. But okay, I'm gonna go and enjoy a bubble tea with my family, guys. Also, thanks to the supporters too, yeah. So here's your names right here. I appreciate you guys all. And until next one, I love you all.